Yeah, my people, give thanks and praises, unto the Most High. You see me, I say, and give thanks and praise unto the All, I should say. You see it? The All is everything, You see me, I say. Well, honestly, today I like my debut. Yeah, debut like our program from long time name. So we see the thing. Seeing? So we see the thing. You see me? That mean how we look on things. You see me? Necessarily nobody views, but our views. You get me, I say? So when we talk, we don't want nobody like actually accuse nobody. Let's accuse we. You see it? Cause we response, alright? There's a whole heap of thing are going from a day. And we just a look still and like just a observe still. And it's like every time the energy is if it intercept. It's like some little thing always I stop it. And every time I try to set up my little media works, it's like something out of that issue. But we finally get it together to this still. You know, like a mobile thing and make you move around still. Zane. And when I see I going right now in our world, it just crazy still. And it's a whole heap of people I notice, like, them can't understand still. See me I say. So therefore, them accuse everything. Or them try say everything. You know what I mean? But certain things that start from somewhere still. Everything starts from somewhere. You see me? And once you understand that, guy, if you have a start, there's an end. See? If you have a start, there's an end. Alright? So the start of the start. Most of the time you can't really pinpoint the exact start, but it have to start somewhere still. See? And to me, everybody had this and that, but you see, we have a graceful thing. Seeing of work with known as my mind. You see me I say? And you see, once you start understanding your mind, once you, once you start understanding your mind, you start understanding a whole heap of things different. You get me I say? You start understanding a whole heap of things different because the mind are the most ingenious things. You see me? And it responds to a lot of things, you know. Enough people don't realize that because your mind, it's like every single thing you buy have a manual basically of operated, right? Every single thing about manual. So if everything about manual, if everything about manual, then it is righteous if you read the manual and try understand what going on. See? If you buy a TV, it have a manual. If you buy a computer, it have it. If you get a phone, it have a manual. You know. So if you want, if the phone not work act up, you go troubleshoot, you go read the manual and it can tell you what to do. Like more time people take a picture with the phone. The thing that change sometimes. The order change off to take a screenshot. So sometimes you have to go to the manual and read it up. So what may I try to say still basically, every human being will make up have a manual. You see? Everybody have a manual. I mean I realize that enough people might not realize this still, but everything have a manual. You see? So if you have a manual, me have a manual, everybody have a manual. That means that there's a way of operate the system. See? That's how a manual are for. Operate it and troubleshoot it if it's act up. So we as human beings have that known as a mind. See? So if everybody have a mind, remember every individual have a mind, right? then why should a next man listen to a next man? You understand what I say? Because when I try talking to clout right now, I just reality me I try go to. I try work with reality as close to the T as possible. So the eye them can over themselves and realize what going on. See? Because everything starts itself, Everything starts itself. See? Enough people want to blame everything else, but they don't want to blame themselves first. God. Most of the time, you are the problem. But based on the mind, you know, allow yourself to be responsive to the truth of the mind sometimes. God. You can do some things more time now. See? And go amongst your friends, man. Everybody props you up and things. But when you go home, there by yourself, everything runs through your mind. And there's a next source, I got connect to that, I got tell us, say you're wrong. And I see it. And you can't tell that saying wrong. You have to accept that say you're wrong. But when you come back out the road, you have to talk everything else and to accept say you're wrong. That's why enough man cry when them the things and beg for forgiveness. And realize that I'm wrong. Alright. But back to the mind and the manual. See? So that's why people get crazy sometimes. Because them say them lose their mind. No. Remember in your mind, you're supposed to have it, right? So how can you lose something if you have it? You know what I'm saying? Like your mind's supposed to be a something matter. You're supposed to be physically see, right? Like a heart, a liver, kidney, a hand, a eye, the mind, right? The mind. I mean, not all the brains, the mind. Right? So if you should dissect a human being, you can't find everything else, but I think you can't find the mind. That's why them say you can't take everything from it, but you can't take it in on the head. See, see, the mind is not the brains. The brains are where store and house things, but the mind is something responds to the thing when you store. Yes, it's an operation when nothing are going on, when you're in a place where like a desolate place, mind have to work in order to take you out of that way. Like you can't see nothing, so you have to work your mind out. Get some information from your brains. Which are that energy there. See? So the mind now is controlled by a source. That's why them can say great mind think alike. See? So great mind think alike. But how can great mind think alike? Obviously, the mind have to get material from the same place, don't it? Yeah. So there's a place where me think everybody mind connected to. Because something you cannot talk about a point. And if somebody intercept and say something to you without you really focus the right way, you can't forget the train of thought where the thought from. So obviously that thought will hold on and gone somewhere. And if you don't focus good enough to get it back, something you can't even get it back, it's gone. Because it wasn't something you produce. It was something just come, you know, like the wind. So if you never catch a wind, it blew and gone. Right? So to me now, the mind is connected to a thing known as the Akashic records. And if enough people know about it still, enough people might not know about it. I'm saying it named the Akasha records. Akasha records, right? So that now coming like you had to call like a satellite, like a radio station, being like a frequency where connected to that. Seeing So when you lose that frequency there, you can't tune into that no more. So if you want V103, you have to tune in from V103. If you want at 97.9, you have to tune in from at 97.9. You have to hear that. It's a specific number. So when you're accessible to the Akashic record, so when your mind at work on a daily basis, you're connected to the frequency there. You know? So so now we have some people that say can read mind, or them a mind reader. And not necessarily mind reader, but them can access them records then. See? So them access them records then now. Them can see where I want that thing or how I want to operate. But most of the time, them say actions speak louder than words. It works sometimes, but not all the time it works. Maybe 95% of the time. Because sometimes some people action cannot go on away and something totally different. You know? Sometimes them action just dead on the nail, you know. So what me basically I say is that the whole connection thing is from one source. See? So all information you can access and think of direct to that source. So it's like boom. For example, you know, like you have drive it, you have a drive, right? You go somewhere, and all of a sudden, you don't remember where I go. You don't remember where you come out on the road from. You don't remember where you go. You don't remember the business you go about, and you can't identify the area where you are driving. I don't know if people experience something, but when that reach you can't get hysterical. You know, you have to maintain a calm. See? So when you maintain a calm, you know, it gradually come back and say, oh, time I go check. I'm up on the road here and rate it. It now affect your driving, you drive perfectly good enough. But your mind, the what I call it, the schedule you set out with, you don't remember it for like 5, 10 seconds. So to me now, when I say that to the mind, right? That's what I mean. Because everything else operate, but the information where you go about, you don't remember that. See? So when a man mad now, to me, you know, at that stage they reach him. Get to me I say? So that stage we reach him right now is like if him not come out of that stage, him gonna go and drive till him can run out of gas. When him can run out of gas, wherever him can run out of gas, I'm gonna hang around that spot there for a while because him not remember where him go. So him not gonna leave that spot. Right? So by not leaving that spot, 2, 3 days, people pass and see you and I say, man, you to see us a couple of days, you know, yeah, deal it. Where your name? Where you come from? And the man laugh. And yeah, I said, brother, you're mad, you know, what happened to you? Yeah, I'm mad, the mind just gone for a minute. If it come back, it come back. If it not come back, that's so be the case. So when him laugh, he in of himself, I say, that me want to know more, know me name, want to know where me I go, more, know. Him don't remember none of that. So to me, it's not a physically mad state. It's just a disconnected state from the mind pool where keep everybody under one form of action. Like, say, you can say, yeah, them normal. Because they're responsive. You ask them a question, they can answer. You see it. And them appear for everything normal. So when the disconnection go on, everything appears to be abnormal. But the brains are work still, you know. I'm alive still. My talk and everything. But the mind, memory, you don't remember that. It's like just the present moment you're living on. But nothing past tense what you do, you don't remember it. In order to guide in the present moment. Then. So what may I try to say differently? The mind is a terrible thing to waste as them describe it. See me I say and people I wonder why them say that. Because I not really your one. So when you have it to access, protect it, and try to deal with it in the most righteous way to stay connected with it. So a manual is very important. 'Cause if you know the manual of operate yourself, then if you get disconnected within yourself, you should be able to repair the connection. Just like them say, I want to be able to heal himself. Yeah, but do you know how to heal yourself? So there's all the pros to the cons, and anyway, you check it out. You know, there's always the pros and the cons. That's why you have to know your manual. When we see I go on nowadays, everybody I try to read everybody manual except for them own. I used to want to start read your manual, operate yourself, be a better person, be collectively aware of the cosmos and everything that lives within it. Then you don't have no time to really watch nobody else's business. You see me I say, especially if it not pass in your eyesight. If the man business that in a behind closed door or you understand me I say behind him fence or them things. You feel me? Some things you can't help it still enough because it come right dead and it's right in front of you. But most of the time, the things that want to really bother you, you have to just, or when I have nothing to do with it, you have to leave it alone. 'Cause everybody have a space, That I want to realize. Everybody have a space. See? You might not like the individual. You might not like what them do. You might not like how them flex, all them things, but them have a space. That's why them put up fences on them things. So when you're passing office, so if you can stop on people at the fence and see something you don't like, then I hear a fault, or you go peep, or you go look, you know. So basically, that's what I want to stay. You see, I want, you don't know in my mind, and you know, I go start think, we're in a in mind, and that's a your problem start. Cause you forget about yourself, and you think about the next one. Everything with the next one to bother you. Every single thing with the next one to bother you. But if you start take care of yourself, and start know how to operate yourself, be a better person with awareness. 'Cause if you're aware of certain things, it's hard to nothing do you know. If you are aware of things, anything you're aware, it because every move them make, you're gonna know. You see me? So it's got hard for anything happen to you if you're aware. And then if you have the willpower, or something you can aware, and you not act on your awareness, and it's still no problem. But when awareness I work with willpower, it's a serious battle that if anybody try to defeat. You get me? I say. So them defensive strategy we have to try to place yourself more in at them levels there. You get me? I say my people, let some little things alone we know. We can't do nothing for you. After you done put all the energy in it, it can't help you advance none way, mentally, physically. There's no way it can help you. Psychologically, no way. So you have to try to start focus your energy on the things that were good for you. You know what I mean? The things that were good for you. You. You know what I mean? And what may I try to show the people them to they say? Left other people business alone, yo. And start focus on for own business. You get me? I say because the time you take a focus on the next man business, remember here when I spoil. If you watch my part, your part go burn up. Your pot a go burn up. That's why them go back again and say, pick the beam out of here right first if you pick it out of mine. My lord, we have a whole heap of things to clear out. You can't just cut your grass. If you allow it 2 days, 3 days, time to have to cut again. No matter what you do in your house, you always have something to do in the same. You always have something to do. You, you always have something to do for yourself. All in the thing you don't have nothing to do, you always have something to do for yourself. And if you start to focus on self, if everybody start focus on themselves, To me, that's the role therapy for the world, you know. If everybody start focus on themselves, try repair yourself first before you repair the world. You know what I mean? And that must say I go on. Everybody want to repair the world and not repair them. 'Cause you can't tell me say no, I'm not for repair. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me say no, I'm not for repair. Because the salvation there, I don't think the man figure out how to get it yet. We have it, you know. But that generation ain't not figure that out yet. You see me? And them say only salvation lasts forever. So we are salvation. But enough people don't know that. People go search for salvation when you are salvation. You see me? But salvation is like a diamond. It all is there, all is under the rubble. But you have to pressurize it and bring it forward. You see me I say? God, if them say, if you bring forth what in you, then it can save you. But if you not bring forth what in you, then when you bring forth, I go destroy you. So sometimes you're not a choice, but we just do the right thing. If a rightness, if a righteousness in you, it's hard for the wickedness, you know. I tell you the wickedness, it not gonna be wickedness to you, it was still gonna be righteousness. But to the next man to go be wickedness because it's either you or I. You get me I say? And if me use something and destroy you, you're not gonna talk good about it, you're gonna talk, you're gonna condemn it. So you have to know what you have as an individual and not make no man deter you from knowing what powers you have and withhold. You get me I say? So me I ask my people and me I implore on. Cause it's simple, you know. All is mind, universe is mental. See? So once you start understanding yourself, and I want overnight thing, it's a serious puzzle we go start play with, But once you start fit up one and two pieces and start see a picture, it give more interest to try and finish the puzzle because now you have something interesting looking at that you want to see exactly what it is at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, if you keep finishing the puzzle piece by piece, you will see a picture. And when you see the picture, you will know what your work was, what you was doing at that time, what you was constructing that was broken apart. So your mind right now, they break you as an individual apart from your mind by not telling you that all these things is within you. Not outside of you, Every single thing we are seek from day one. The inside of you, you have to know these things, people. You see, every single thing, everything we are seek. Cause remember, if you go listen to our next man, like we are listen to me now, me I speak from our mind. Yeah, we can be connected. Great minds think alike. But at the same time, what? Yes, man, our life still. No man is an island still, You see, each man help teach one if them need the help, if them need the teaching. That's so we see the thing, You see me, I say, yes, it's self. Them say, don't be selfish, right? But selfish is not nothing wrong being with selfish, because being selfish is knowing self. And the more you spend time with yourself, that's what to me is selfish. It's not withholding something from somebody and don't give them and think that's to me that's not selfishness. Selfishness is a personal thing of knowing self. That's why you take selfie, right? You take a selfie of who? A next person or not yourself, right? So if you're yourself not interested, why would you take a picture of yourself? So if you find yourself not interested, why not try to know yourself? Because no people walk up on them with themselves and them born and still not with themselves. That's why them all is no problem, because them don't know themselves, so them feel like nothing now no boundary, nothing now no rules, nothing now no law. And you have to have rules and law within yourself. Well, people will come around and come run around you and take over your things. So you have to establish certain foundation of knowledge and rulings and laws around you. You can't just left things alone careless. If it upon no man's land, so be the case. But once it upon a man land or a one land, it have some form of laws and order and overrun it and thing. You know, not just not just like left alone and nobody no own it. Somebody own everything. You might just not see the owner. You know, see it in a thing in Africa, them call a thing named Sangofa. See it? Yeah. Somebody they don't own it, man, and they will come back for it. And there's a movie also with Jackie Chan, the monkey thing, when the staff, him say when the man say return to the rightful owner. Yeah. So you see when you understand life, you really not fight with nothing. You not fight with nothing. If I was your one, then it must come back to you and it's like a pendulum. It swing over there, so it might spend a year over there, but it must come back to the next point where it left from. And people have to understand them things. And you see, once you start understanding them things, it really bother you. Because a whole lot of things strive after your fear and your ego and all these things. And the more you suck into it, and the more it eat you out. So you have to know if you stop some little things where you create where they know you create. You get me I say? So the mind is a powerful something. The mind, yo, it's powerful, yo. But the item have to know if you operate it. Me, I try to know if you operate my one too. In the seat. This all of the power there. This all of the energy lies. Because I say if that get disconnected from the source, then you're just like a wandering, whatever them call it. You just a walk up and down. You exist, but you know the direction, the purpose. If something else are going on in other realms there, and I guess you leave it to show it. It's a total disconnection from the reality. You know, you see, you lose your mind. Just think about it, really. Amnesia, mental issues, you know, Alzheimer's. It's a mind thing. Communication cut off. The same people them would know you, or you didn't know you. Go in front of them and them don't know you. Them just a look for you. Them don't know you. And no matter what you tell them, them can't connect it back to where them didn't know about you. It just had total disconnection. Hmm? So, and enough foolishness me I talk about a thing that want to express on a daily basis, but nobody really stop to give it a question and wonder why. 'Cause you have to ask questions. You have to questions bring awareness, as we say. And being aware still no work if you put willpower to it. 'Cause you park the car out the door, if you don't crack the car now move. You see me? So on the car, people are the issue all the while. You can't buy a gun and load it and put it on the road. And as long as everybody walk around it and nobody touch it, it can't fire. You can't have a nuclear switch in a like street. And as long as nobody touch it, it can't go off. So and nothing of the problem. No matter how distressful it be when it react, are the people that will touch it. All is are the issue. Are people are the problem. Everything. Everything. Because everything start easy first. And people make it get harder and harder and harder because people is very abusive. People is very abusive on situation. That's why them say you give them an inch and them take a mile. But enough people don't want to blame themselves. They rather blame the world before blame themselves. That's why they keep on doing the same thing over and over and over. And as long as you blame yourself, you realize you start heal. Because everything starts from inside. Not outside. What outside now have nothing to do with you. Everything going on with you, the inside of you. You see me? So people may ask, to start spend time with themselves. See? Start spend time with themselves. Start learn to read in the manual. Start learn to operate on yourself in a righteous way. Because right now, I see a big darkness, yo. It's dark. Not for the eye them, the ones them want a spark of light in them life. So them can't see. Because they are feeling right now, they're not seeing anything. them a feel, and when them feel it, because them never put on where them feel, them don't know where them a feel. So them just a guess and spell, say this and that. So the people know where they're around you. So if you can't see it, you can't feel it. Here, sometimes, as them tell us, say, what eyes will see, what ears will hear, right? Because them say this is an illusion, you know. So it is eluded, you know. So once you know yourself, it really hard to understand the illu. You see me? Cause illu, you know, illu. You see me say illusion. You see me? I say it's a sickness, ill you. You see me? So for people, me I beg the eye them here. The ones on ones. See? Just know the self, man. Just know the eye themself, man. Because that's a great starting point. That's a great point to start from. You get me I say, and as I say I so to the thing. There's a whole heap more things to talk about, but we're just talk off of the top of our head right now. So it might not flow correctly, but if you follow a pattern, you get the drift same way. Because your mind is a serious something on my lord. And once you have access to it, use it at the best of your ability. Because if you lose it, problem, stop using it for the crazy and stupidness, yo. Stop using it for connect yourself to good things, man. From where there, everybody bad, You know, have no good man no more, Not a good. Everybody bad. Everybody a bad man. Me want to be a good man. I must strive to be a good man. You understand what I say? So me no know. It's like it's a props to be a bad man to blow. The item just depend on a thing named defensive mode, yo. Just defensive mode. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know, you look a boundary, you have your little space, just protect that man. If a guy step himself across the way, then I'm not region for defend yourself. But for the most part, you know, leave things alone, man. You can't help repair nothing. You want to see I go on now. You know, in a zone where all enough of that just take care of yourself, You know, see what I go around, You know, see what I go around, Everybody have to take care of themselves. Everybody owe it to take care of themselves. Everybody. Everybody have to take care of themselves. Nobody not obligated to take care of nobody. The only reason why a baby get past are two people bring them in the world and then can't help themselves. And people have to take care of them to the point of when they start themselves. And some of them run, them they even wait till the point they start taking care of themselves. Them run, them fight it. That's why them end up in a whole of chaos and problem because them not done learn. Everything is like a tree. And the whole problem is not no foundation. All the way I'm going right now, now have no foundation. No foundation whatsoever. Zine, most of the youth them right now, that's why the problem are going so right now and people can't understand. Can nobody never grow them down first? Them just grow them up. But you have to grow them down. You have to put root in them first. You have to put foundation in them first. A two, we are tree growing, it grow down and it grow up. But before you see what going up at top, it grow down first. It foundate itself way down in the ground. So when the breeze and pressure and roughness come, it can stand up. When some breeze and water come, you know some big heavy tree just turn up and drop over. Them never foundate correctly. So that I go out with them youth away, say turn up and just drop over and another. Them never have no foundation. So if you want to change, you have to foundate the youth them first. And then some of them youth some things cut out different for them, so no matter what you tell them I see it a different way. And remember, they're on the youth all the while. You can grow him and dead with him, but the moment he gone to school or come out of your hand, him start learn some different things. And that in under control over. You have to judge him after where you learn. And if him not act out none of where him learn from him sideline, you never even know him have them things in him. Because him have him own mind too. It's just a matter of time before them take control of it. So based on where you would teach them, and that of them foundation, and that of them grow down first before them grow up. So if the knowledge not in I grow down, if the energy in I grow down, you not get none of that in I grow up. None of that. It's hard for something adapt something we never learn. It's hard. It's hard for something adapt something we never learn. It's very, very hard. Just to see something we never imagine. You have to, you have to see it hard to just bring something forth you never have a clue about. That hard, man. You have to see it somewhere before, man. Whether it's a little thought or idea or a vision or something. Some people, the mind is a powerful thing. They don't waste it here. Take time on knowing yourself. Seeing. And once you start knowing yourself, nothing is holding them important. The happiness in knowing yourself, and that them deter them from, tell them that everything is outside of you, when you're a character. You have it in your hand, you look outside and it the inside of you. You ever have your glass on your face, like how my glasses on my face, and you have to, yeah, everybody see the glasses. The glasses on your face. And you tell you ask somebody if you see it. So the comfort of you wearing the glasses, something you have, you don't even adapt yourself to the weight tight sometimes, the feeling it just gets so comfortable where you don't even remember so you have it. So my people, remember where you have all the time. Exercise it. And once you do that, rarely anything crop up. But because systematically sometimes that have to work, you know. And system did it, yeah, because you have some people with directly, if they not did it, you can't even walk on the road, you can't even sit down in peace. Come on, come take your thing. So everything is important. But as I say, are the people are the problem. I mean, I don't want to make nobody triple no more about system and this and that and I people have I problem all the time. People are problem. I don't have to know these things. And once everybody start correct themselves, and someone don't want to correct. Someone don't want to correct. Him don't want a law, him don't want a order, him don't want a rules, him don't want a regulation. That's what do him want to do. Yeah. But that's the trick. Because if you have one order, then the other way, your order. Now I'm gonna if you're righteous to them or unrighteous to them because you know no competition. You know no competition. So therefore a competition that will get created. A competition that exists itself. You know who righteous from who not righteous. You understand what I say? And the unrighteous always want an election. Always want to change something which is righteous. Because him always want to do what him want to do. And most of the time, when you want to do what you want to do, if you're righteous, it always got to be the righteous way of the law. Because Allah exists. Allah exists, whether a man want to believe it or not. Not just out there on its own. Nah. Somebody have to help govern it. But some people don't want to follow nothing. And that's how the world becomes cool. But that's the next thing again. Because when enough people realize, all right, if see dictatorship is a serious thing, like people look on it wrong. Because all the offensive, or rather say, or the destructive operative force make it seem. You understand what I say? I know the dictation force most of the time wicked, and the opposing force. All right, if a government a run the thing good me at good way. Nobody, no citizen, whether you're on the party side or not, if you run the thing the right way and the system officially, where you want an election for? You can't go and run it, man, as long as it was one thing good. Everybody a live, everybody happy, nobody get chastised. Where you want change the system for? It's sure if the people want something different. And are the people, man, you want something different. Most of the time, the people, them cool with it. People, them cool with it. But what? Two-sided fence. Two-sided fence. You have a curious mind, and you have an uncurious mind. You have a mind that does work with where, like, what's available to it, it work with it. If it even imagine other things, because you work off a law and a rule, you wait. You get me? I say, you wait. It's just like the other day, I say, people say, take kingship, I take kingship, I take kingship. Them things, they are not for realizing, them things, things are passed down, Most of the time, a king can't be a king without a queen. The man is nothing, and the man, might take kingship. Yeah. A queen, I think, make it on a king. And that's how the blood established. You get me? I say, and that's how the blood established. So the king thing, all right. Oh, my reality, me I talk, right? When when a teacher a pass on the knowledge, when him say, all right, I'm gonna make you be a teacher, him him get in a certain devoted way. Him pass it on to you. And that's something you take from him. You have to realize how people look on life nowadays, and a lot of people realize they see it like it's cool. You know, it's like just cool to them. But if you're dealing with righteousness, it's not cool. It's not cool. When I want to teach you something and bring you around, challenge a seat, the man. You make the seat, put it in the seat, but challenge it. It's like you go to a dining, somebody invited you for dinner. You have a million seats, on the sideline. But you see the two end, and one seat there one end, and one seat at the next end. So you see if you get invited and got a dinner table there, don't hold none of them two seats there. Take any one of them up on the sideline. I better when they sit on the sun, I want to say, my youth, send on your seat, or what they say for going. Never exalt yourself, make somebody exalt you. Because who exalt themselves will be abased. So when you go in the big and bowl and take the people them seat there, and the man said, my youth, they say if you sit down over the side, who feel embarrassed around the rest of people on the side. And you. So I want to know them place and not try to override the place. Make people exalt you, man. You know? Make people exalt you, man. Cool, man. You know? Yeah, man. Make people exalt you, man. Not exalt yourself, man. That's why we say them things they are holy, man. We don't even realize the way I say that. Go and exalt yourself. They realize they just tell him. Yeah, but they get it sometime. Still keep on doing it. But people, a blessed day. The day always good. Just the people them in idea more time at the day bad. But the day always good. The day always good. And why most of the time them say the world wipe out after. My people them say I get problem. When the man willing to destroy my whole foundation, people have the problem. Stop blame system, blame on yourself here. I want to blame myself for the only way you correct it. Just live righteous. When you can't change the darkness. The darkness him have to turn on him own light. Him have to search it and find it and turn it on. But you try to turn on a light, him go out it every time. You don't need it. Him comfortable with the darkness. You hear people nowadays that talk about them dark. I have to laugh sometimes. Every man bad. No man no good. It's like a price to be a bad man. My lord, try the good man. That's why them say the light shine in the dark and the dark comprehend it nothing. Let's stop look outside for things and start looking inside of yourself. The same man we are go to every day. I ask him to pray for you and to try find this and find that. And him have to do that for himself. And him Dave know say him have that himself to him still a look outside for it too. So seek and you will find, but not outside. Seek inside. Turn the energy inside of you. See me I say, turn the energy inside. You see the sky pretty and nice. It's a reflection as above, so below. And you want it, you know. You up there, so it down yourself. You unite it in you. Yeah. It's an all-inclusive trip. You better know that. Yeah, man. When I say all-inclusive, I not talk about folly, you know, I talk about righteousness. Yeah, man. 'Cause everything is good. Yeah, man. Mm. So, people, a good look while we talk. And I will eat more I have to say, but I'm not going to go no deeper right now. I just going to left it right there, so. You get me? I say, so we see the thing. You see me? So we see the thing. Yeah. People will protect on themselves here, protect on the internal, protect on themselves. That's where everything is here. Dig up on yourself, man. Remember one time, you know, as a youth, you know, them tell us, watch out. Don't eat lime, you know, lemon, you know, like killing nature, you know. All right now, lime my best alkaline food. I tell you eat as much and drink as much lime water as you can and all of them things there. Seeing them say if you look up in the sun, it's blind, you know the matter is if the sun gives it's great. So hey, so you can't listen. Inside of you, there's a righteous connection inside of you. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. If you're connected to the internal source, the source, the source, because right now when you think about it, now, everybody a give a name, a give a name, you know, it controls everything. It is everything. It is me. It is you. You is it. But that's how them say what image and likeness. It's not just as a person. Nah, it's also an internal thing too. Just like how you say it all the while. Oh, you have got it, me, you know. Right. Well, you still a look for him outside of you. You know, but the mind still weak to fathom. Say, you have it, you know, for going away. You still a go church every day, see me. You still a search. You still a search. When we are search, I see a man we are go to. You know, we fit in mind there. But you look to a man for direct it to something with you having a you. How we are find it? Him never know, say you have it either. Guy him get teach it outside of him. So him himself is a last sheep and people left them yard every day. Go one place, go sit down and I try make a man. I try tell them to find something where you don't need to find because you never lost it. You have it all a while. Find God, find. But you need to find him for him last. You don't need to find him nothing. The man dead there with you every day. You have to tell me now wake him up. Wake him up and start corresponding with him better and know him. That's how you have to know thyself. How does the chlorum? You have to know yourself. It's simple enough. It's simple. You know hard to understand. Left when not in your hand of fear. Cause you can't carry nothing with you. No matter where you accumulate, you can't carry nothing. You carry your body and they still take it from you when they're dead. Because they take out all if you take out and sew you up empty. And so you can't carry nothing more than what in you where them can't touch, where them can't find. And that gone by the time that drop down. That gone. So where have nobody can touch it. And you make people touch it. Because you don't know you have it. So you are searching something where you can't find. You'll never find it. Never. All out of whom find. Lie them I tell unless I'm inside of them find him. You can't go pre on that where you find on it. Nah, it's an internal thing. Everything is an internal thing. That is inside that I feel. We're outside and I feel. You can't carry none of it. You see it. All they have a this. And them say I still no fear. Guy left after a while and gone about the business. The thing near me off and all of that. So people not understand you. Just protect your mind, man. Protect your mind. Start know thyself, man. Read, try figure out read on the manual, man, and know thyself, man. Wake up to God now, no, man. You see it shine on the light, man. You see it, on the darkness, man. And the youth them I tell them to stop talk about in the dark, man. You see it. Type on the know the source of the darkness, they wanna nah go say it. You see it. People don't stop talk about in a bad man. You are good people, man. Eh? You are good people, man. You see it. Situation allow you to do some things that people say bad, but in a year sake it could because you victorious. You know, somebody else get defeated. You know, they're not gonna look for no trouble. Just stick on defensive mode, man. That's all I need to do. No bother, no bother, no bother, no bother, no. World life nice, you know. That's why I try to protect myself within it. So no matter if it's on the low or whatever, it just, you know, it's what it is right now. You know, a few of us go to that part the top with we have an idea we hear about it, but we still have to just work with what we see right now until it's to the next level. You know, you can't wait for nothing. And that enough people that wait for things, that wait, that wait, that wait. You can't wait for nothing. You have to interact with the subtles until where you wait for come. Remember the pendulum. You know, wait for nothing. It must. If you did have it, or if it will come to you, or swing come to you in all costs, you know, it must come to you for your one, you know. If for the year one, you nah get it. I mean, employer ever go take it for a year one either cost somebody else one. See? So people, that's how we see the thing. See? I'm gonna try and come more with them kind of information. But the item need to know themselves here. Cause some things I'm say I go on, yo, I have to laugh sometimes, you know. Honestly. Because you can't know yourself if you do them things I'm say I go on. I have to know that yourself, man. Know yourself. Read on the manual, man. Spend more time on yourself. And that me I beg the item for to spend more time on yourself, yo. And the world out there don't really matter. Right now, I go nowhere, you know. The world now, I go nowhere. All that I go there, you are go somewhere. You are go somewhere. And where I go, you gotta need the knowledge internally where you don't know about where you have. So try to know yourself, man. Them so we can do a whole heap of things, you know. A whole heap of things. So try to see what you them at all, man. Hmm? You see some people exercise a little bit of it. Yeah. You know, like a clairvoyance, like a telepathy, like a telepathy. You know? You know, enough understand, man. You know? Yeah, man. But people, love respect manners and honors, you know. That's how we see the thing. You see me, I say, yeah, man. And this say, the man. Fear no man that kill the body, because them can't kill the soul. But I fear him who can cast both body and soul in the hell. You get me, I say, yeah, man. That's the thing, say, man. Yeah, man. Here, honors and respect, here, out.